Hi, welcome to the Average Whiskey Drinker channel. I'm your host Brian. Today we're going to be talking about BRT-01, BRT-02 from Maker's Mark. So I have glasses poured behind me, and we're going to get into first BRT-01. BRT-01, of course, a lot of people know is a limited to 2022 release. I was able to get my hands through various channels to get the two bottles. This one here is 109.4 proof. It has deep caramelized barrel notes accented with some toastiness and warm finish. The stave details are 10 virgin toasted American oak staves. Now I had they call it the license plate series, the FAEO 1 and 2. And it was more preferential toward 1, believe it or not, than 2. So today I'm going to try 1. Let's get a little bit on the nose. Definitely get some caramel. Definitely get the a slight oaky note, but like a light oaky note, not like a heavier one. Definitely has a little bit of sugar in the back. Now let's get into a taste. That one's got a little bit of heat as it goes back into the mouth and coats the palate and comes back. You definitely get that oakiness with a little bit of almost like a caramelized brown sugar with a little bit of vanilla on the back end. It's not really heavy, but it definitely has a slight Kentucky hug burn as it goes down. It's good. I mean, it's I definitely preferred the one on the FAO 1 than this one. Now, let's get into 2. On to 2. So 2 is also a 2022 limited release. It is a dark expression filled with notes of fruit, nut, and chocolate. This one is also 109.4 proof, and it was also in 10 virgin toasted French oak staves. So slightly different than this one. Same proof, just slightly different. So let's get into the nose. Now see this one, the 2 is more up my alley. It's a softer note. It's not punch in your face like this one was at first. You definitely get the difference between the American oak and the French. There is a noticeable difference. This was more soft. It's subtle. You get the oak presence, but it's not kind of in your face. This one almost has like a ginger snap smell to it. If you ever opened a box of ginger snap cookies and that note just kind of wafts up into your nose, that's what this reminds me of. So let's get into a taste. Oh yeah, that's way more up my alley. Coats the mid palate. You get the difference between the French and the American and the French. But this is more a warm sugar cookie with a coating of light vanilla icing and brown sugar. And it just, the finish is, where this one was kind of had that Kentucky hug, this one's more like a warm blanket or a warm towel out of the dryer kind of feel to it. So I would definitely prefer another one of these. This was really good. Now I know Jason C on his mash and drum, he likes to combine both of them. So I figured, what the heck, he's gonna do that. I might as well see what happens when you do 1 and 2 and see what the taste is together. Hopefully it's not disgusting, but let's get into the, we'll call it 1.2 nosing. Well, that's different. You almost get that clash of, if you've ever been in a woodworking shop and you get like a oak note or pine note or birch note, there's definitely a distinctive difference between the American and the French. When you combine them, it's almost like, it's like weirdly the best of both worlds. Okay, yeah, I agree with Jason. That's not good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. So you start to get the nice subtle warmthness of the 2, but then the 1 just punches right over top of it and almost completely drowns out all the chocolatey roundness, brown sugar, warm brown sugar, and the one just literally overpowers it. So yeah, I would agree with Jason. That's not a really good combination. So in my estimation, I would definitely take the 2 over the 1. So thank you for watching. This was a review of Maker's Mark BRT-01 and BRT-02. I'm your host, Brian. This is the Average Whiskey Drinker channel. So, like I always say at the end of all my videos I'm going to be doing, find a whiskey, open the whiskey, enjoy the whiskey, because good whiskey is meant to be shared. Thanks again. This is the